Guys, how's the team handling the heartbreaking loss tonight?
Well, Travis, as you can imagine, when you lose a national championship, it's going to hurt. And they were in a lot of pain after this one, and especially the way they lost that game in heartbreaking fashion. A 1-point loss, 82-81, when they were down so much, and then they fight all the way back, down by as many as 17 in this one, and they fight all the way back. At one point, have the lead in the fourth quarter, but then ultimately lose by 1 to Baylor in the national championship game. Their bid for a second straight national title ends in defeat here in Tampa. Certainly a fantastic season for Notre Dame, but as you can imagine, these guys are hurting.
Yeah, the girls were very upset in the locker room after the game. Tears were showing. They were fighting back tears as well. Jess Shepard, it seemed like she was just about to bawl out crying. Very, very tough locker room, but a great season overall for the Irish.
Absolutely, and not only was there sadness amongst this group, but also a state of shock. It seems like Notre Dame really felt like they were going to come out, pull this one away, and get the win. We talked to the girls and to Coach Muffet McGraw after the game, and here's what they said they were going through after the loss.
I mean, it's tough. You know, it's the last game of my college career, and it was a tough way to end it. But, you know, we had a good run, so, you know, I wouldn't trade these 4 years for anything.
It's a state of shock, you know. Obviously not the outcome we wanted. Not the way I wanted to end my career in Notre Dame, but we're here. We have to live with it.
I mean, it sucks losing, and for this to be the last game for the seniors, it just sucks to go out that way for them. And, I mean, they're a great group of seniors, and they've done a lot of amazing things for this program.
I mean, it's a game. We didn't win. I think we should have been the better team tonight, but we weren't. They were the better team tonight, and like I said in March, you just need to be better than somebody from one night, and they came out there and did that.
I thought we were going to win. You know, all we had to do was get one stop, but as we know, that one stop has been hard for us to get this year, so we needed a little more at the defensive end.
Of course, Muffet talking about the defensive play. They felt they just needed one more stop that they couldn't get as Chloe Jackson hits a layup with just 3.9 seconds left that ultimately proved to be the game winner. However, the image that will be the lasting image for a lot of Notre Dame fans in this one is Arike Ogunbowale missing one of her three free throws with just 1.9 seconds left that could have potentially tied the game and possibly sent it to overtime.
Yeah, normally Arike, last year, of course, she played hero in the Final Four and the national championship, hitting the buzzer beaters in both games. Tonight she had a chance to tie the game and send it to possibly overtime, but it didn't go as planned. But everyone on this Notre Dame team knows it's not on her.
It was a 40-minute effort, you know. It doesn't come down to the last shot, you know. There's a lot of stuff that I could have done, and, you know, the rest of the team could have done. So, it's tough that it had to end like that, but there's a lot of things that we could have did to, you know, not let it get to that point.
It doesn't come down to that one free throw. You know, it's what happened the whole game. Everybody did some things that they wish they could take back, and unfortunately, we don't get to do them over.
I mean, I know she's mad that she missed a free throw, but she knows that it's not all her fault. We didn't get the stop. It has nothing to do with the free throw. If we got the stop, the free throw would have been an extra bonus, and we would have won the game.
Arike knows it wasn't her fault. A minute earlier, I missed a free throw. You know, it wasn't her free throw that lost us the game. It wasn't my free throw. It was a lot of different possessions where we didn't get the stop or the rebound that we needed. You know, a 40-minute basketball game doesn't come down to one possession.
I mean, Arike, she's a phenomenal player. She's going to be the draft in 3 days. She's going to be a top 10 draft pick, and she has much more hit. This is just the start of her. She's opening up a new chapter starting Wednesday, so I'm excited to see where she goes.
A phenomenal end to a phenomenal career for Arike Ogunbowale. Ends in heartbreaking fashion for the Irish senior, and she was just phenomenal all night. 31 points, and it's just a tough way to end it. Like Brianna said, the WNBA draft is coming up on Wednesday. Arike is just not really even thinking about that right now. She's just soaking this moment all in.
And we saw the video there, just Arike in tears coming off the court, hugging her family, hugging her coaches. Just a devastating loss for her. And as you mentioned, the image that everyone will remember from this game is Arike missing that free throw at the end to potentially tie the game. But as you said, she had such a phenomenal night for Notre Dame. She really carried them, not only tonight, but throughout this whole tournament, throughout her whole career. That's just what she's done. She's hit big shots in the big moments. As you mentioned, 31 points for her tonight in the national championship game. When Notre Dame was down, when they were trailing, it was Arike Ogunbowale who got them back in it. She had a fantastic night, and it's just devastating to have that be the way that she ends her Notre Dame career. But unfortunately, that is the way how it happens. Notre Dame falls in the national championship game, 82-81 to Baylor here in Tampa. We will have a whole lot more coverage for you coming up in sports. For now, reporting live in Tampa for Mark Skol Jr., I'm Alex Wilcox.